Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to Blu-Roy Movies. How we all doing? And I just thought I'd start this way just to show you what happens every time I record a video. Every time I start, we're sitting together, all good, and Cosmo gets up and leaves me. I think it's safe to say that he's not a subscriber to the channel. I don't know what it is about him. He's totally odd. I could be talking on the phone to friends and it doesn't bother him, but as soon as I start talking into the camera by myself, that's it. He's up and off. What a strange boy. He fits in well into this household, to be honest. Right, today I've got some Blu-ray, 4K, nice little stack of goods. Stuff I've picked up and a couple of beautiful little gifts. Beautiful little gifts. You've got CX, I've got Amazon, I've got eBay, and that's about it, I think. I don't think there's any charity shop or anything in there. So, as Hills from the Hunt would say, let's go. We'll start off the haul with the section I like to call Sponsored by Larry Boyd. Now, regular viewers of the channel will know my mate Larry, he really looks after me, spoils me, and generosity knows no bounds and been no exception in this haul. He messaged me a couple of Sundays ago, was I at work at the moment or was I at home? So I knew he was up to something, and I'd just had my Marmite on toast for breakfast and enjoying my cup of tea, and I looked round, I could see into the porch, there was a package hanging off the letterbox, so I knew what he'd been up to, the tinker, and I opened it up, and it only sent me over the 4K of Harvey with Jimmy Stewart, which is a film I really like, but I've only ever seen it once, years and years ago, so I'm ripe for a rewatch. Directed by Henry Costa, about a guy with an imaginary pet friend who's a big rabbit. It sounds like it's going to be stupid, but it works, trust me, from what I can remember. Like I said, I've only seen it once, years ago, so really, really looking forward to giving that a rewatch. Could do a double bill, Jimmy Stewart double bill, couldn't I? I've got me 4K It's a Wonderful Life to watch this year, having upgraded it in January from the Blu-ray, so I reckon that could be a good day this December. Harvey and It's a Wonderful Life 4K double bill sounds like an idyllic sort of day to me. So that was from Larry, but if that wasn't enough, the very same day I heard the letterbox go again, and there's a package, and again I hadn't got anything on order, so I thought, what on earth could this be? And I opened it up, and again from Larry. Now I know when they're from Larry because he spells my surname slightly wrong, so it's always a dead giveaway when I see that Larry sent me something, and yeah, he's only then gone and sent me the Shootist Blu-ray limited edition with the lovely slip. And for a John Wayne fan, I'm ashamed to say that I've never seen this film, especially with it being the Duke's last film and what he was going through when filming this film. He was dying when he was filming this, and it's about an aging gunslinger, I believe, who's dying himself. So I could imagine it's going to be a very poignant film and quite a sad film in a lot of respects. Directed by Don Siegel with Lauren Bacall, and it's got Jimmy in as well, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a late film for the Stewart as well. So Larry's sent me two great films with Jimmy Stewart. Words can't really put into it how much I appreciate that, mate. You know that I'm really eternally grateful for everything you sent me. Always treasured in the collection, and I should be getting stuck into them two very shortly and let you know what I mean. Especially when I get into the shooters. Like I say, not seen it and really should have been by now. So again, Larry, thanks so much. Much appreciated. Brilliant, brilliant. Next up, I grabbed this from Krzysztof Kieślowski, a short film about love. Now, I've seen The Double Life of Veronique from Kieślowski. I've seen the brilliant Decalogue series, and I'm 2/3 of the way through the Three Colours trilogy that Sam's put me on to. So when I saw this one here, a short film about love, going cheap on Amazon, I thought I'd grab it and give it a go. Because I've liked everything the guy's done that I've seen. I might have dropped a slight faux pas here because reading the back, it looks like it's an extended version of one of the Decalogue plays. So I'll see whether it adds much more to the story, but I remember it being one of the good story about a guy who is basically spying on this older woman that he fancies, and then she sort of turns the tables on him. Yeah, I remember it being one of the better Decalogues. They're all good, but one of the higher ones on there. So yeah, I'll give it a watch and see how much more it fleshes out the story. But yeah, he's a good director. Next, I went to watch Gangs of New York. A bit of chat in the WhatsApp group about Gangs of New York seems to be very divisive. Personally, I love the film. I think it's a great Scorsese film. I went to stick it on, and apparently I didn't have a copy. Who knew? I think I must have had a DVD copy years ago and either moved it onto a charity shop stupidly or lost it or something. It might actually, come to think of it, I've got a folder with some loose discs in it. Might be in there. But nonetheless, if I did have a DVD, I'm glad to upgrade it to Blu-ray because, like I say, I think it's a great film. Leo's brilliant in it. Daniel Day-Lewis, always exceptional in everything he's in. So yeah, I shall get stuck into that a couple of weeks later than I wanted to. Yeah, do like Gangs of New York. Next up, I've been on a bit of a Helena Bonham Carter kick recently. She was always an actress that I wasn't too sure about, always on the fence about, but I've seen her in Enid, the Enid Blyton biopic, and thought she was superb in that. So started watching a couple of more things with her, and she's grown on me. So never seen Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, so I thought I'd pick that up and give it a go. And if it wasn't too, because I'm not sure I'm going to get on with this, to be honest. If it's not too terrible, I'll grab the Through the Looking Glass one as well. This was $1.99 delivered from Music Magpie, or Magpie Music as Sammy will call it. But it's buy one get one free, so I had a quick look through what was in the offer, and I picked up this contraband to go with it. Never seen it. Mark Wahlberg, Kate Beckinsale, Ben Foster, Giovanni Ribisi. Assume it's going to be some sort of maybe conspiracy action film. No idea. Don't even know who directed it or anything. But buy one get one free. £2, 199 pence delivered to your door. How are they making money on that? It must surely cost more than that to post them. Can't go wrong with that, can you? £2 for 2 films delivered. Next up, I'm always trolling through Blu-ray.com at the offers just to see what's going cheap, and this one popped up the other day for about a £5, I think. It's a Jean-Luc Godard film, which, to be honest, I've only seen a couple of his films and I haven't got on with them. I've seen Breathless, but in my opinion, it's quite dull. And actually, the American remake is a much better film. It's a lot more fun. Doesn't take itself seriously like the original. And I've seen one of the few films that disappointed me in the Masters of Cinema series, Infirmary. Yeah, I didn't get on with that. So I had a look at Weekend thinking I won't pick it up, but let's see what it's about. And I just, excuse me, read on IMDb the synopsis and it just thought, that sounds all right. I'll give it another go. I'll just read the back of it if I can see it. It's all small writing. Weekend follows a bickering, scheming bourgeois couple who leave Paris for the French countryside. So I'm guessing a bit of a road trip. To claim an inheritance by nefarious means. Almost immediately, they become entangled in a cataclysmic traffic jam, which is just the beginning of a journey fraught with violence and dangerous encounters, rape, murder, pillage, and even cannibalism. I mean, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? Just that blurb on there, that grabbed me and thought, I'll give it a go, because rape, murder, pillage, and cannibalism, you can't go wrong, can you? Sounds like something the Lords of Darkness would like. Yeah, Weekend, we'll give that a whirl. Right, next up, I was watching Stuart George's mega pickups of the Vintage Classics collection. I love the Vintage Classic collection. I think I've got Stuart into it a bit because he did a video where he picked up about 18 of them, I think, and there's so many titles in the collection, and he was showing off great film after great film, and I could have bought loads, but I managed to restrain myself because Christmas is coming and the goose is getting fat and all that, and just picked up the one. Basil Dearden swung it for me. Again, people who watch the channel know he's a director that I do like very much, so I thought I'd grab that one. Come with a nice slip. Looks like a World War II prisoner of war type thing, which I'm all over that. I do like me prisoner of war films, like me World War II films, like Basil Dearden. It's a win-win situation, yeah, so I'll pick that. So thanks for that, Stuart. What have I got next? I have got 3 from CEX. Found a bit of stuff in the charity shop, traded a couple of things in, gave me a bit of a voucher, so I picked these up. The first one being The Sect, directed by, I'm going to murder this pronunciation, Michel Suavi, who I have saw when I watched De La Morte de l'Amour, aka The Cemetery Man. I really, really enjoyed this. So when I saw this one in my CX, by the same director, The Sect, I thought I'll grab that and give that a go. I've been lazy, I haven't grabbed off the sticker off the back, so I can't even see or tell you guys what the synopsis is, but I'm sure if it's anything like that, it's going to be pretty crazy. I do like the look of these yellow, shameless set, actually. They all seem to be horror films, so I might start grabbing some more of them. Might be a rabbit hole. Apparently it says numbered edition, but there isn't any numbers on the spine. I'm wondering, like that one, if you can see that, has got a limited edition number on it, but this one hasn't. I'm wondering if they originally came with slipcases and maybe the slipcases were numbered. Anybody who knows, yeah, let me know on that. Maybe Tim, I think Tim's got a few of these, or maybe Marcus. Yeah, let me know on that because I'd be interested in that. I'm going to start a new subset of them together and a rabbit hole. Anyway, onwards and upwards. To go with that CEX, I picked up The Wolfman from this year. Now, I watched the other one they did, the Invisible Man reboot, and wasn't that enamoured with it. I just thought, how could you have an Invisible Man film from the POV of his wife? It just didn't work for me. But I thought I'd give The Wolfman a go. I think it was only a fiver, and like I say, it was a voucher. I'm sure it's directed by the same person who directed The Invisible Man, Lee Whannell. But what swayed it for me, it's got Julia Garner. And ever since I saw her in Ozark, I think she's a smashing little actress. I think she's really good. I've watched her in that. And the one from this year, Weapons, she was really good in that. And the film where she works in an office and the boss is quite abusive. I can't remember what it's called. Let me know if you know down below, because I could do with a copy of that, actually, so you'd be doing me a favour. Yeah, The Wolfman, pretty decent film, that. And then the last one from CEX, I upgraded my Blu-ray that, actually, I think James had kindly said to me ages ago, I upgraded to the 4K of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I love me Robin Hood films, through Basil Rathbone, through Errol Flynn, through the... I'm blanking on his name now. The Russell Crowe one, that's it. And the recent remake, actually, where they were actually firing machine gun arrows. I quite enjoyed that. Everybody seemed to hate it. But this is my favourite Robin Hood. Not a big Kev fan, as most people know, but for me, this is my favourite film of his, and absolutely love the sheriff and Nottingham in it. What a great character he is. Yeah, my favourite Robin Hood. I think it's because maybe I'm a Midlanders and only live sort of an hour's drive from Sherwood Forest itself, that I get on with Robin Hood, so I always found him fascinating. And actually, if you drive through Sherwood Forest, I know it's only a myth and a story, but it goes on and goes on, goes on when you're driving through it. You can easily see, like, if it had been true, how all these outlaws could have hidden away from the sheriff and the authorities in there and never got caught, because it is actually quite vast. Yeah, great. I love Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And to round off this little haul video, Stuart George is a bad influence, man. He's only got me picking up Barbara Streisand, Funny Girl on 4K, the Criterion. I just thought I'd give it a go. Criterion sale, so I had to pick something up. So I just thought I'd try this. Not the biggest musical fan. Now, I say that, there are some that I like. Wizard of Oz I really, really like. Yeah, so I wouldn't totally say I'm totally against them, but they're not something I'd normally generate to. But we'll give Funny Girl a go and see how I get on with it. Stuart says it's brilliant. I think it's Barbara Streisand's first role. So, yeah. That's it, guys. That's everything I've picked up last couple of weeks or so. Hopefully this will be the last haul video before Christmas, because like I say, Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Got to buy some presents, got to look after Mrs. Blu-Roy and Junior Blu-Roy and Junior Blu-Roy's girlfriends. So yeah, got to do all them things. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. You know it makes sense. Subscribe if you want to hear more of this nonsense. And I'll catch you all at the weekend for the weekly watches. Be good.